Welcome to the secret special bonus extra time.
What?
When we turn back the clock and turn and unlock the keys to the outside, the inside, and let you from the outside in on what happens before we hit record on this shit.
I already hit it. Welcome to our podcast. Welcome to our podcast.
This is a special edition of the show where we show you
It isn't.
guys on the outside what's in it.
It's the same episode. It's the same show. There's no special.
Here we are. We're
Here.
a hairdresser and a comedian. And we take your questions on your relationship to stuff. And that's what it is on the outside and on the inside. It's the same. I don't have headphones in.
No.
I was not. No one
Okay.
told me that we were recording.
Well, while you're getting your headphones ready, Mike's got a bunch of shows coming up.
I certainly do, Zoe.
He'll
Thank
be
you for remembering.
at the Madhouse on Friday, February 17th. That's this Friday.
Does that sound like somebody?
The 18th. Yep.
Now?
Nope.
Now.
No.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
February 18th at the Madhouse. February 24th, Surrounded Crowdwork show in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
As well as
The
Zoya.
25th.
Can you imagine?
Oh my goodness. And then March 9th in New York City at the Stand. Surrounded will be there. And then, of course,
You know, Alan Faustino just did the art for the show, the Surrounded show on the 9th, March 9th. And he drew me a poster that looks like Cloverfield. And I love it.
that's great. And then again, March 24th in the main room at the Hollywood Improv.
That's such a big deal. Man, I would absolutely love, not only do I need for you to come to that show, but I would absolutely love it if you were there. That's going to be so funny if that show is a big success. And it could really go either way right now. But if it gets to the point, I'm just telling you, imagine you've been in the main room
Yep.
of the Hollywood Improv before. Imagine if there was a regular show where the comedian is in the middle of that room and the whole audience is involved in the show.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how they make that room look.
Just imagine it.
I'm trying. I can't really.
Let's take a second and I'll play some relaxing
Let's
music.
take 1 second
Zoe?
and imagine it.
I'm going to play some relaxing music for a second while you hopefully imagine it.
Have you ever been in the main room at the Hollywood Improv? Can you imagine what it's going to look like having Surrounded there? Just imagine having the comedian in the middle of the room and the crowd surrounding. The crowd. What is that?
I was trying to do a note. They don't all work out. I don't have all of them. I'm not like a trumpet. There's a reason why people play the trumpet and don't sing. My throat doesn't have the same as a trumpet. Pretty close, though.
Pretty good.
Thank you for doing all the dates, Zoe.
You're welcome.
So unbelievably sexy to hear you say when I have to do stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it very much. Thank you for your love and support.
You're welcome.
If you need Zoya, don't need her. She's got her own shit going on. And that's kind of the difference between our schedules.
Yes.
I want everyone to come see me. And you're like, how about you leave me alone for 5 seconds?
How about no?
I wish I was as popular as you.
Why do you say that? You are popular as me.
I would sell more tickets if I was as in demand as you are.
Huh. That's pretty good.
Speaking of pretty good, do you want to hear some questions that we have for the podcast?
Sure.
Here's one. Here's one that gave me a good giggle.
Okay.
Mike and Zoe, what's the secret to a long distance relationship? And I think we could say it at the same time. We'll do it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Cheating. What's up?
What?
You said don't.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Don't cheat.
No, I mean, obviously that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you said don't
Cheat.
long distance.
Yeah.
Dude, you said don't do long distance relationship.
Well, I mean, don't not do it. I mean, it all depends on.
Wait, don't yes do it or don't not?
Don't not do it.
Can't not don't
wait.
have it. And you're doing it.
Sometimes you just don't not want to do it.
You can't not want to not dance. And do it. Don't you want when you really don't want not to dance? Get your back up down the wall.
Get your
Put
back up
off the wall. Don't not get your back up off the wall.
Don't not do the back onto the wall.
You're saying don't.
I don't know, man. I find that a lot of people who try to do long distance, it doesn't end up working out. And then somebody's always upset. And then you got fucking piss off and more piss off.
I think it really needs to be built into your DNA to be part of a long distance relationship. This is what I was thinking about this morning. If you could be honest with yourself and be like, I'm a needy person. Mm-hmm. If you know that about yourself, I don't think you have what it takes to have a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
But if you, and I'm also saying that I'm not shaming you for being needy. If you're a needy person, that can be a not desirable trait, but it also could be very manageable and just part of who you are, your DNA, inside your DNA. And I think if you identify that about yourself, you are less likely to be a successful member of a long distance relationship.
I mean, is there a life where long distance works out? Yes, there is.
Yes.
Yes.
A little imaginary book.
Yes.
Zoya is making a good point whenever she has a little imaginary book in front of her that she wrote all of her correct opinions in.
Yes, it is. But there's also like an end in sight, right? It's like you guys know it's going to be a long distance relationship until...
Yeah, for 6 months.
Yes, because then you guys are going to move in together.
Yes.
You know?
It's long distance for a limited time only, says here.
Yeah.
And then at the end of that, you guys are... there's a commitment to be together.
Yes.
If it's open-ended, like this book, not so great.
No.
Because... aren't all things better when you're striving to do something specific at the end?
Mm-hmm. But then then you got like I know plenty of people who have made a long distance relationship work, and now they're together, married, Lex.
Not to say any names.
No, but it does work. And I'm not saying that it doesn't work, but it is always going to put a huge strain on the relationship. Sometimes, I live with you and I don't see you, and it creates an issue. Last week I was
live and work in the same city, and we have a long distance relationship.
I was feeling extra needy of you last week, and it sucks sometimes,
And I also feel the same way as you do many times, but because I'm a man, society tells me that I need to stomp it down and not miss you at all.
I don't believe
and not
that's
text
true.
you. And that's why I don't text you at all during the day.
Mike sometimes blows my phone up during the day.
No, because I thought you were everybody else.
Everyone else, huh?
I thought everyone else also had your number.
Huh. Speaking of everyone having your number, 818-722-8682. You guys can text questions to Mike.
Yeah.
See when he's got shows going on. All of the things. That's again 818-722-8682.
You didn't have a computer when I met you. And now you do shit like that. You do seamless integrations of the number. Fuck, man. Speaking of working towards a goal, this whole thing, most of what we do, there's multiple goals to this podcast.
Yes.
It's to help somebody, if you like this part of your day where you listen to the show, here it is.
Yeah.
Like, you can count on it.
Yeah.
To do that.
Yes.
Also, maybe if you're a person with a fucking question, maybe you get your question answered.
Maybe.
But it's also to let you know when I'm performing.
Yes.
And so I could be an old man comedian someday and have opinions that are not popular with everyone in general. Wait until I'm old. And then I start saying things that let's fast forward like 30 years down the line, things that aren't popular.
Zoya's not working. Mike's unpopular opinion.
Yeah. So anyway, in order to do that deep into our old age, we have people sign up for this cool ass fucking texting thing.
818-722-8682.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Zoe. And it's super helpful if you want to be a part of that. It's my pledge to not blow your phone up with unnecessary text. There will be some unnecessary text for sure.
Yes.
Because that is funny, but not a ton to make you annoyed.
But you can still send questions to our email at welcome to the podcast.
You could send questions to
at
the
Gmail,
fucking
on
IG,
Instagram,
which is
welcome to our podcast.
Yes.
And then you can also send to Twitter.
Welcome Pod.
Twitter.
And the community page on my fucking YouTube.
There you go.
There's no shortage of places to ask a question if you have one. Here's another one. Here's one.
Okay.
Do you encourage your partner? How? And we go again.
What are you talking about?
How do you encourage your partner to work on their emotional intelligence and awareness without coming off the wrong way?
Oh, good luck.
Dude, when I was writing this question down, I honestly thought of one answer that sounded like a joke answer, but is not a joke answer.
Okay.
And I want to see if you agree with me.
All right, let's hear it.
So the question is, how do you encourage your partner to work on their emotional intelligence and awareness without coming off the wrong way? My answer was break up with them.
Yeah.
Because I know that I had to grow up as a person when certain relationships ended. Mm-hmm. And I think that's for
better or worse.
Why relationships end.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to come off like an asshole and be like, I'm trying to change you fundamentally, be like, listen, this isn't working out.
Yeah.
And then the other person will inevitably say, hopefully, why? Mm-hmm. And then you tell them.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I could change. And then you want to believe that or not. Some people could change for sure. But it takes little to tell you that somebody's going to change and a lot to show you that somebody can change. So do you trust that they do that? Have you given them other chances to do that? But breaking up is a good way to have somebody check themselves.
Yeah. Chickadee, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Go ahead and do things to your neck.
Like run it.
You can run it.
Yeah, not unless you're looking for a huge fight. There's not going to be like a real transition where you tell your partner that and they don't get offended.
Yes, it's not going to be a fun conversation.
No, that's like a self-help book specifically geared towards that.
So is coming off the wrong way even is that even a thing? Is that even like a possibility? Because it's going to be bad regardless. Is there a wrong way to come off during that conversation?
I mean, potentially.
If I'm trying to tell you that you're emotionally immature, what's the right way to say that sentence so you're like, maybe I am? If I'm attacking your I
don't know that there is. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So don't worry so much about how you put it.
Yeah.
Because there's no easy way to have the conversation. Just break up with them. And when
you're
they
welcome
ask
in
why,
advance.
Then you say that.
Yeah. And this is why always take any advice that we ever have for you with a grain of salt because we are not professionals.
Yeah. No. We say at the beginning of the show, you ask the comedian and a hairdresser, which people do, by the way. Let's not pretend that people don't ask comedians and hairdressers stuff.
Yeah. A lot of stuff.
More you than me, I think.
Because I spend more time with them.
Yes. And you touch them nice.
Yes.
I don't touch.
Speaking
you come to the show,
nice.
You don't get touched unless you sit in the front row, and then I'm a spitter when I talk.
Oh.
So, get got.
Yeah, but you don't even, sometimes you give a high five. I wouldn't even say that you spit on people because that's fucking weird.
Dude, if you come to the Madhouse, 17th and 18th of this month, later this week.
I'll be there.
You'll be there. Mm-hmm. Also, you can reserve the front row.
Oh, word?
And you can get spit on.
Spat.
I will spat on you.
Spat on you.
Take this. Oh.
Did you know that podcast each week? Podcasters Olivia, O'Neill, and Tyler pitch and create a new, innovative, and sometimes copyright infringing podcast.
Wait, huh?
They're the masterminds behind such podcasts as Quiz Inc., a quiz show to help decide what tattoo you should get. Wonder Bread, a podcast explaining white culture and minority. An encyclopedia
explaining white culture and minority.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, to a minority. I'm so sorry.
And it's called White Bread.
Mm-hmm. Man. Wonder Bread.
Wonder. Mm-hmm. I wonder if that one would fly.
Encyclopedia Podcastia, a podcast chapterizing everything from historical events to household items. You can find a link to our show on our website at website.biz. Again, that's website times 3.biz. And we're all on all socials at Triple P Cast. And now at Real Podcast God for some reason.
Hey, what?
Huh?
What was the last part?
And now on at Real Podcast God for some reason.
There has to be
They're a real podcast.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Zoya.
No, thank you.
Next question.
Okay.
Michael Carlson. Maybe I shouldn't have said his name. Is getting ready to propose.
Why the hell would you say his name?
Because he wrote in. He wrote into the community page.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be a no names type thing.
Yeah, but he wrote in a public place with his name. He didn't send it. It's not in a... Listen, it's not in a... First of all, there's no way to know if the future Mrs. Carlton maybe listens.
You're the fucking worst, dude. He better be proposing like tonight.
Listen, so you tell me.
Okay.
Are you trying to stay anonymous if you comment on the community page of a YouTube channel? This isn't a DM, which is a direct M. This is a CM, community message. CUM, come. Community message. Zoe?
Mike?
Talk your shit.
I'm not going to talk the shit. It's too late.
He's getting ready to propose. Should he hide the ring or let it sit out somewhere that's easily accessible?
Do you want her to find it? I'm so confused right now.
I would stop telling people about it if you want to be a surprise.
Hide that shit. If you want it to be a surprise for her, yes. If you're looking for her to find it and be like, what the fuck is this? And then be like, oh yeah, let me get down on one knee. Or however you're going to do it. Eric? Michael. Carlson.
Is getting ready to propose. So if you're dating someone named Michael Carlson, dude, just look around the house.
Yeah.
And see for yourself.
You should leave it in somewhere in plain sight.
You should tie it to
because they probably won't even see it.
If you have any dangly, like, you know how the lights on a ceiling fan are normally dangly, like they have like a pull string. Tie it to that, and just see what happens. If you still have your Christmas tree up, fire hazard. You could leave it up.
So glad when that works.
Not everyone has to know when it doesn't work, because a lot of these people aren't gonna watch the videos. Right? So you really threw me under the bus.
Yeah, well,
put it in the microwave. And be like, you thought sparks were flying when we first saw each other.
Put it in the spoon dish next to the oven.
The spoon dish?
Yeah.
Oh, where
to hold your spoon. Yeah.
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 Beautiful.
Yeah. Put it in your
mine's in the shower right now. You can put it in the shower.
Your forks and knives.
You can wear it. And then when she's like, what the fuck is that? Be like, oh fuck.
Yeah. How soon do you want? You better be doing it today if she does it, if she listens.
Yeah, just be ready.
If I don't know if it's a he or a she, but
there's no way to know.
If they listen.
Dude, it would be so funny because so many people spend so much time planning and not leaving it to chance. It would be so much funnier if you had to, it's such a controlled moment usually.
Yeah.
It'd be so funny if...
How nervous is Michael for this?
Doesn't seem that nervous.
No.
He's shouting about it in public.
Seriously.
And I wish him the best.
Damn.
Here's what?
I went and got a pedicure today.
Fuck.
She was like, what are you doing for Valentine's Day? And I said, nothing.
Waiting till tomorrow to buy candy.
Yeah. Not even tomorrow, the day after.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day.
Yes.
What have you gotten me?
I haven't gotten you shit.
What's your deal? Here's a follow-up question. What's your deal?
Yeah. We don't ever exchange.
Excuse me. I've gone on record as saying Valentine's Day is very important to me. Thank you. And that I have a strong connection with Valentine's Day and what it has meant to me emotionally, and that my partner remembers that it's important to me. It's like horny Christmas.
No, it's not.
Valentine's Day is horny Christmas.
I do little things for you throughout the entire year. So there's not one thing. There's not just one day special for it.
I can't think of one special thing you've ever done.
Wow. Wow.
Sorry.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. I like that we don't, and maybe it'll change into our older, priorities change. Does 70-year-old us go out on Valentine's Day? Who the fuck knows? But I like that we don't try to go to like dinner or something on Valentine's Day.
No.
Even when I used to do that with old girlfriends, which meant nothing to me, by the way, none of them.
That's not true.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
There was a girl who I dated that was more, she was like barely well-to-do.
Uh-huh.
I think she came from a rich background, and so she knew rich things, but I don't think that was her whole personality. But it was important to her that we would go out to eat and stuff on Valentine's Day and do stuff like that. And I always felt weird. I felt weird in the restaurant with a bunch of other couples and everyone's dressed up doing that. I felt weird.
Yeah, I want that during the year. I don't want that on just Valentine's Day.
Name another day during the year.
March 14th.
March 14th. Perfect example. Still a 14th. Name another day.
May 26th.
May 27th. 6th is a day. February 14th.
I hope you guys all have a great Valentine's Day.
Yeah, dude. If you're going out and celebrating, fucking good on you, dude. A good on you for doing whatever the fuck
you
want. Whatever makes you happy.
You
Just like we were saying with the long distance relationship.
Yeah.
It's good if it works with your DNA.
Yeah.
If inside your DNA.
Inside.
If going out and trying to get a reservation on Valentine's Day is part of your DNA, fucking do that shit and have a great time.
Do it.
And listen to your friends Mike and Zoya on the way to and from dinner and during making love.
Yes. And good luck to you, Michael Carlson.
Good luck to you, Michael Carlson, and congratulations on your. There's
New
no
Mrs., soon to
way
be Mrs.
she could say no. Love and companionship. I was trying to find the word. Was it engagement?
You guys, as you know, patreon.com is a virtual tipping and rewards website where we give you a little bit of you give us a little bit of your hard-earned cash.
You give us a little hard-earned cash, and then we give you the birthday bash, and then good luck on your engagement.
And then we shout out our $10 group.
I saved it with a low-pitch rap.
Ryan Cruteau. Siobhan. She's back, baby.
She's back.
Cole Rusty, Joseph Capricusio,
So Italian, so unbelievably Italian.
Shannon Haynes, D. Ernesto, Raja, Luis Sinodette, Lauren Chauncey, Paul Gilliam, Derek Helling, Steve Diergo, Chris McCarthy, Trevor the Werefishy, Joe Penn, Happy Birthday Starlight, JJ McToots, Rachel last name, Mike Genie, Alan Garcia, Connie Tryon, Isabella Sparkles, and Taro Baez, Frankie Matos Music, Johnny Rizito handcrafted neckwear. Yes. CCPB&J, Adman, Emily Paget, Caleb Perkins. Giant Tom Hanks, Lizzie Love, Gavin Welsh, Someone Tell Aaron, Jackie Hammond, Guy with Long Hair, Chris Johnson, Auntie Valez, Benjamin Putz, Meth Kush.
Beth or Meth Kush?
It's meth.
Meth Kush.
Snuggle Pig H, Christina Camille, Mary Wanna. What? Yes. Okay. Michael Johnson, Kayla Johnston, Josh, update your name. Grant Levasseur, Chad Clark, Heather Ashley, What is Cat, Katie Taylor, Shane Welsh, Evan Canoe.
Update your name.
Joe Ban, Milky Beans, Jess Enright, Magnus Silva, Barrington Lloyd Lovett, Ben Fuchs, Theodore's Karen Bellis, Janisha Tutton, Johnny, Danny Sinclair, Jacob D. Bradford, Justine Beebestein, Just Josh, Sergeant Sparty, Ed Birch, Helen Ford, Illuminos, Superfloss, Tatiana Clay, Danielle D. Verona, Dev, Rabberville, Jesse Stillwell, Katie Lee G, Rob Devereaux, Don Bure, Nestor DeLeon III, Luis Hernandez, Alexander Legowski, Monique Quistorf, Jamie Garner, Cody Osalas, Felicia Shimberry, and Matthew J. Palka. You guys, thank you so much for listening. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Mike's got shows. You can find that on MikeFalzone.com. Stop breathing heavy into the mic. We love you, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.